guys, it's Jessica Guillory here, your go-to realtor. I am not going to talk about real estate. I'm actually going to share a recipe that my mom makes. I called her a while back and I had asked her, how to make it. I had limited ingredients in my kitchen, but I knew that I had enough to make what I needed. So I've tweaked it since, so I've kind of modified it a bit. Mom, it's not going to be just like yours, but I like it. My husband loves it, and today I'm making it for dinner. So the dish consists of a lot of squash. So I use yellow squash, zucchini, and calabacita. I don't know what it's called in English. I call it Mexican squash. But anyways, y'all saw the picture. And then I use red bell pepper, green bell pepper. I like to use the red ones just because it adds more color. And if I have yellow bell peppers, I'll use those also. Onions and garlic. I did not have any fresh garlic, so I used the minced garlic that comes in a jar. And then cilantro, I always chop some up and put them on the side just to garnish. And I'm going to make it now. So I have the calabacita chopped up. So it's the yellow squash, Mexican squash, and zucchini. I have the onions and garlic diced. And I have the bell peppers chopped up. So over here I have my rice steaming. My husband likes rice with it, so I'm not going to tell you how to make rice. You should know how to make rice. So typically what I do is I have two pans going. One so that I can saute the onions in and then the vegetables. And then the other one, I like to use a cast iron pan for the shrimp. And then ultimately what I'll do is I'll put what's in this pan in this one. So that's that. We're going to get this. I use olive oil just because I cook with it with everything. But you can use whatever kind of oil you want. Doesn't make a difference. So I just, saute them a little bit, just the onions and the garlic first. And once they get, nice and soft, not too soft, but just enough to where they're starting to glisten a little bit. And then while that is sauteing, I actually add chile to it. You don't have to do that. I like mine spicy. And you can use cayenne pepper. This particular jar that I have, my mom made this. So she pretty much dries the chile. She roasts it, she blends it, she preps it for us, and I use it on everything. It's so good. I'm just going to use a teaspoon of this stuff because it's really spicy. My mama goes hard when she makes this. She's got the house usually smelling like chile and has everybody sneezing and rubbing their eyes. But the end result is fabulous and my husband loves it. So she always gives us a jar. That jar usually lasts me for about a year. And then she'll make them again. She gives them out to the family and to me and my sisters. It's the best thing. Well, now that those are nice and, sauteed, I add the bell peppers. And then I give them, a chance to get it a little soft, not too soft. We don't like mushy veggies. But as this is cooking down, I will add some seasonings. Woo! I could smell the spice. So now I'm going to add some cumin, we call it comino, and some black pepper, and some salt. Okay, and also I have it on medium heat. I am actually going to bring it down to a low, just so that these veggies don't get overcooked. Because it doesn't take much for your vegetables to get cooked down. Okay, as far as the comino, I just season as I go. I do not do measurements. That's why I'm kind of showing you how much I put in. And if it needs more pepper, we add more pepper. If it needs more salt, we add more salt. And if it needs more cumin, we add more cumin. I mean, simple as that. As far as the salt goes, I'm gonna do a teaspoon. And then I will for sure add more, but I like to add the salt like in stages just because I don't want to ruin it. So I just keep adding if I need to. So now that this has been cooking for about, I don't know, 3 minutes, I am going to add the fire roasted diced tomatoes. And so you just stir it, keep stirring it. I had to turn the heat up again to medium to get it, cooking. Again, I use the fire roasted tomatoes. You don't have to use them. Usually this dish, my mom, she just told me to use just a regular tomato sauce. So I used to use a big can. So now I am putting in a can of the diced tomatoes just because I like it a little more chunky. I still use tomato sauce. I just don't use a big can. I'm going to use the smaller can. Okay, it's starting to bubble, which is what I want. Let me taste it. Oh, that's got a kick. Woo! It's good, y'all. It's got a kick. Yes, sir. So now that it's boiling enough, I am going to add the squash. I may have overdone it with the squash, y'all. It's okay. Right about now, I am going to add another teaspoon of salt. Righty. So this is still on medium heat. It's cooking down. I mean, I think from the time that you add the squash, maybe about 6 or 7 minutes. You got to keep stirring it because you don't want the squash. The squash gets cooked really quick and it can get mushy really quick as well. So I won't go over medium heat, but anyways, we're going to add the shrimp in this cast iron pan here in just a bit. This is where my mom stops. She usually just does a vegetarian style, but I told you I tweaked this and I add shrimp to mine and it is so good. Before I forget, the tomato sauce. That's going to be the last thing you put in it. Alrighty, again, still on medium heat. Add the tomato sauce. Yum, yum, yum. And then we're going to come back and taste this and see if it needs some more salt. For the shrimp, I like to use Tony's. You can use whatever type of seasoning you want, but I am married to a Cajun man. So a Cajun and a Mexican, like seriously, we love our food really spicy. So I use Tony's. We put that shit on everything. About now, I am going to put this on like a medium low, just because it looks like everything is getting cooked down just right. I mean, I don't cover it. You can cover it if you want. I feel like it overcooks it if you cover it. Cover the pot, the pan. So I just leave mine nice and open on low. And let's put this shrimp. I like to put it on the cast iron skillet just because I like the crispiness of the shrimp. I like for it to be cooked. I mean, you could just put it in directly in here. That's fine. But I like mine to be a little scorched. So, woo! That always scares me. I don't know why. My husband hates it, but I'm just afraid of cats. And you do not have to season the shrimp a lot because the flavor is in this. But I just season them because, I like my shrimp just to have, flavor like on them. So, that's it. Just let them get a little brown here. You don't want to overcook them either, but gotta get them just right. So my rice is done. It is just steamed rice. You can make Spanish rice, you can make white rice. I like to use Uncle Ben's brown rice. Uncle Ben's is my best friend. I love him. It cooks really quick. But yeah, all it is steamed brown rice. And that's it. While this shrimp is getting done, I'm still cooking these veggies on a medium low. And of course, you gotta keep stirring it. Stir, stir, stir. You want it to cook evenly. In the meantime, it's good, but I need more salt. Right about now, you do the taste test, and I feel like this needs more salt. So I'm going to do a teaspoon at a time. Again, you do not want to ruin this by putting too much salt. I mean, it's to taste. I mean, some people like it salty, some people don't. So, I mean, add what you need. What tastes good to you. I think it's really good. It tastes good. As far as the other seasonings go, it doesn't need anything else. It's just getting the salt portion, you know, to my palate. So this was on high heat originally. It's on medium now. It's already done. So I'm going to show y'all. Sure. So looks good. So now what we're going to do is combine the two, and then add more seasoning if we need to. So let's do it. So I have now, hey Dado, he's watching Mama cook. I have now added everything, and thank God it fit in this pot, in this pan. I was a little worried. Sometimes the squash, I mean, some of them are big, sometimes they're small, so yeah, I almost didn't make it in this pan. But just mix it all in, stir it really good. So we're gonna do a taste test and see what it tastes like. That's good. It's hot. Oh my. It's hot. It doesn't need any more salt, but need a little bit more cumin. So we're gonna add some. Not too much, just a little bit. So at this point, what I'm gonna do is put it on low. Everything is cooked, so again, we don't want to overcook the veggies. So I have it on low, and I'm mixing everything very well. Now what I do is, now I add cilantro to it. My mom uses it as a garnish when when your plate is ready, but I like the cilantro mixed in. For me, it's just, I can never have enough cilantro, y'all. I know some people don't care for it, but me, I could put that shit on everything. It is so good. So, cilantro. I know that looks like a lot, but y'all, when I tell y'all I love cilantro, that's my jam. I love it. And good thing is that my husband loves it too, so I don't ever have to leave it out. So that's it. Dinner is served, y'all. So next time, see, I put a little bit of rice in there. Next time, I'm going to do a video with my husband on how to make smothered okra. He made it for a get-together that we had at my parents' house. Everybody took a dish, and my family loved it. My sister loved it. Our friends love it. So we are going to make, well, Not me, my husband. That's his thing. But smothered okra next time.